beautiful people. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fruits with Roots Edition. As you all know that here on my channel, I share content that help you thrive in every area of your life. Today we're going to be doing something very interesting. I'm going to be telling you how I conquered fear and how to deal with fear, the negative what ifs, and so on and so on. Without further ado, guys, let's dive into it. Okay guys, for the longest time in my life, I really wanted to start a YouTube channel. I loved it. I always knew that at some point in my life, I would open up a YouTube channel and to impact people and all of that. But I just kept dragging until a specific day and I'm like, this is it. I was finally done. I was done with procrastination and I was done with saying to myself, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start another time. And that was the moment I knew I was just done, because I was consuming people content and I felt like I had so much in me to give out, and I was just pushing myself and limiting myself from the word enjoying from all that I have to offer. And I said, okay, yes, this is it. I'm gonna do it. And then the next was a particular thought just popped up in my head. It's like, oh, will people even watch your channel? And I'm like, have you seen me, girl? Oh my God. What if people really watched my channel just like you're watching it now? What if my channel blew up in the next 1 month? What if I'm able to offer solution to that particular person that's on the verge of giving up one particular thing or the other? And I had to channel the negative part of the what if to the positive part, and I just felt like, okay, this is it. I'm going to start. Whether I have the right equipment or not, I will start. And that's why we are here now. So I'll be sharing you tips on how to conquer fear and dealing with the negative what ifs. Let's go. Okay, so guys, the first thing you have to do is you have to deal with the mindset. A lot of times we feel like there's nothing special about our life, and that's why we don't see a need to share what we have with the world. If you don't see life in a particular way, it will limit how you see yourself. Think of your life as a bigger assignment. Think of your life as a bigger assignment. The big picture is bigger than you. It's not just you. It's not just about you. And that's why most times when we look at doing something, we always think of the end goal and it becomes so overwhelming. What if? The first step is not as hard as we think. Just do it. I know you've heard just do it like cliche over a number of times, but it's really not as hard as you think. And that's not the overwhelming part. It could be later in the year, maybe you're trying to expand or figure out something, but at the stage where you are now, all you need to do is just to start. If you have to make that phone call to the person that has the right knowledge about that resource, it might not be a YouTube channel, it could be about selling or your career path, or you're the point where you just don't even know what to do and you just have to make that call or send an email to somebody. All you need to do is just to start, just to pick up your phone and do the needful. See your life beyond how you see yourself. It's not just about you. The assignment or what you have to do is not revolving about you. There are millions of people attached to your destiny. And if you look at it this way, a lot of people are going to the wrong market because you're not available to give them the right thing they need to hear. I'm sure you've watched somebody speaking about something or delivering a speech, and you said to yourself, or selling a particular product, and you said to yourself, oh, I can market more than this person. I feel like I can do better than this person. Yes, you can do better, but you are not doing it. And millions of people are going to receive that particular person's knowledge because you're not there. If you're there, it's a bit different. They'll gain more. Their knowledge about that particular thing would expand your horizon, and it will benefit them and the future people they come in contact with. It just gives them a different perspective to how they see that particular thing they are trying to deal with. It could be about strategy. Maybe you're so good at strategizing or planning for people, and you just see people do an haphazard work, and you're wondering why is this person mismanaging this. Just start up with what you have, and you'll be amazed at how much you know. What you know, don't cancel what you don't know, because you know it means a lot to a number of persons. So what you don't know, just keep that for now. You're going to improve, of course, over the years. There's growth in consistency. So you have to see it that way. And once you see it that way, it will help improve your lifestyle. Just to add to that, one of the things that helped me was to acknowledge those limiting beliefs. I knew that there was a problem. Okay, there's so much for you to offer to the world, and yet you're limiting yourself. I had to acknowledge that there was a problem somewhere. So first, you have to acknowledge those limiting beliefs. Why are you feeling this way? You've accepted, okay, at the point where you are, there's a problem. You have to push yourself beyond where you are, that mindset that is trying to limit you. So once you will be able to address that, it's only then you can move forward. So first, acknowledge those limiting beliefs. You know that there's a problem, and that problem is those beliefs that are limiting you from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. And of course, just like the name comfort zone, it's very comfortable, and that's why your fear is trying to prevent you from doing something new, because your brain has been wired to do things in a particular way. And if you're deviating from the norm, it's expected to react somehow. It's just, okay, this is not something we're used to. We have to do something different. We cannot just allow this girl or this boy just do something new. It is you that is going to push beyond that belief system. So there are podcasts to watch, there are YouTube videos that can engineer your mindset, there are books to read that can really engineer your mindset and making you become the best version of yourself. So if you're thinking you're too young, you're too old, you don't have the right background, you don't have the right voice, you're not sure if you're beautiful or you're beautiful, because in this kingdom you're only beautiful and you're only handsome, you're not sure, I'm here to tell you to just start. People are more interested in the value you have to offer. Okay guys, so the next would be to transfer your fear of starting to your fear of not starting. Look at your life in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Would you be proud of your decision not to start? Would you look at yourself and be proud of, okay, I denied a number of persons from getting or receiving or consuming all that I have to offer. You know deep down that you have so much to offer, and then you're limiting people, you're preventing people to get that value from you. Would you be proud of yourself? What will happen to the people that you're expected to serve? How would they navigate life? What will happen to them? Would you still leave them to keep going to the wrong market because you choose not to come out to own your skill and to speak about what you have to offer? And I hear a lot of people say that, okay, it's so saturated, everybody's saturated. What do you mean by saturated? Because if you look at things, there are different end goals for every single thing that you do. Take for instance, you are a YouTuber, you want to start YouTube. For somebody that doesn't even have an idea of what to do at all, it's different. Your message to them will be different. You will not start by saying, okay, you will not start by addressing, maybe exporting the video or something. You will start off by saying, okay, this is how you sign up. You already have a YouTube on your email list. You start with explaining the basic of what they are going to do. So what's the basic? So for every single person, there's a basic to what they are expected to do. Then there's something they would do once they progress from the basic level. And there are different people addressing those different issues. So issues for some persons, if you're taking like a Canva class, for instance, for some person, they're already good with editing or photoshopping. They're good with maybe basic editing. They want to move to Photoshop. They want to do advanced editing. People that are addressing those people's message is different. So if you're coming to a Vicky James class now, she's not expecting somebody that has no idea of fashion designing to her. That's not, our target audience is not for somebody that does not even know how to cut a clothes. Our target audience is someone that's already like a pro but needs to advance in their bridal wears. So our message is different. There's also different people serving people that don't know how to cut clothes. There are people that are teaching people how to cut clothes, how to arrange clothes. I don't know how the clothing line works, but I know for everything you're doing, there are different messages, there are different target audience. So for a product or for a service, There are different target audience, and you could be addressing the basic and you're making millions out of it. You can be addressing those on the intermediary level, you're making millions out of it. You can be addressing people that are top tier and you're making millions out of it. Everybody has their own target audience. It's why she will not be expecting somebody that has no idea as to what sewing is. She can't go back to the basic and take it from the school, even though of course she might go to the basic but might not dive in like someone whose message it is to dive in really. Okay, this is what you expect to do. You hold the cloth like this, you will cut it like this. There are different messages for different individuals. Don't always think that the market is saturated. There's something out there for you. There are people out there for you, and a lot of times people don't like to go to the basic because it can be stressful. But if your message is for those that have no idea about anything at all, you do so well with it. Even if it's to the intermediary level, you hold them by the hands and teach them what to do, help them through the mindset level, and help them to navigate that particular thing. Sit them with a Zoom call and a coaching class and help them achieve that particular thing they want to achieve. The next would be prioritizing your future self. This is one great way of building positive habits. The moment you tell yourself you're going to do something and you do it regardless of how painful it is, you do it regardless of how you feel, you do it with fear, you do it painful, you do it however it is you depositing a confidence coin into your confidence bag, and that, girl, is one best way to build your confidence level. If you don't do it, you might as well be stuck in that particular point for a long time and you're still deciding whether or not to do. But if you tell yourself that you're going to do something and you don't do it, it's just you reprogramming your subconscious mind that you don't trust yourself enough to do something new. You don't trust yourself enough to achieve that milestone. You don't trust yourself enough to do it in fear, and it does something to your mindset. It is, especially if you come from a place of low self-esteem issues, you come from a place of identity crisis, it will just keep draining you. Stop overthinking it. Your first step might just be contacting a friend. Your first step might be consuming a particular resource so you can launch better, or getting a coach, or getting anything. And if you're starting up a podcast, consuming information and then just recording, just start. Just it's not, most times not as difficult as we paint it to be. I have an assignment for you. I like that you write in 3 columns. What are your self-limiting beliefs? What are your limiting beliefs? Why do you think they are your limiting beliefs? What actions can you do to overcome all of those limiting beliefs? It's only when you do that you're able to push yourself away from those limiting mindset beliefs, and then you can start addressing them. Recognizing them is one part of healing. You already recognize that there's a problem, so you have to move past that stage where you were. A lot of times we give authority to somebody else what we can do to ourselves. You know that you can start up that thing. You know that you can do all that by yourself, but you want to wait for someone to motivate you, or you want to wait to get the motivation from anywhere. Just do it. It's been lingering in your heart. It's the second month of the year. All of the things you've written that you're going to do, just do it. And for me, for YouTube, was just knowing that I would do it, and I knew that I had my voice. I didn't have all of the best equipment, just like I said, but I had my voice. I knew I had a message to pass across to people, beautiful people just like you that's watching me now. So I knew that was more than whatever it is I was feeling, and I would always get better. The inspiration or the motivation I would always get better. I might not have 50 subscribers today, but I will get better. I might not have 100, I might not have 200 today, I might not have 300, I might not have 500, I might not have 1,000 subscribers, but I definitely know that I would get better. I would get there. It might not look like it right now, but the positive part of it is that I will get there. And that's why I would encourage us in starting out, you have to think of the positive aspect of it. There's a way thinking positivity reinforces something in your neural pathways, reprograms your subconscious mind and tells you that it will get better. The path would always get better. It might not look like it, like I said, but you would get better. And that's why I tell people not to hinge your growth on likes and comments. You might not get it now, but just make sure that you're delivering consistently, you're delivering well, you're excellent at what you say. People are more interested in your value, and they're less interested not entirely interested in the aesthetics as much as you think of it in your head. And as a Christian creator, that's something I have to tell you, that never you think that you're alone or you're ordinary. You have God, you have the Holy Ghost, you have an innumerable number of angels backing you up. You have an aura of favor that just speak for you, even before you speak or before you sell. You have God factor with you. You don't have any reason to be scared or to be afraid or to be fearful. Just do it. Just give it a little try. Maybe you've tried it before. You've tried starting up a YouTube channel before and it didn't work. Just give it a try again. Just upload another video. Just give it one more push. Just another push. Just one more try. Then another try. Then another try. And before you know it, you'll see yourself blossoming. I love you really, and I really want the best for you. I want to believe that at the end of this video, you would be engineered, motivated in wanting to do that particular thing you've wanted to do. It might not be starting up a YouTube, it might be launching a product, it might be selling, it might be marketing, it might just be showing up, visibility, anything that you want to do. Just show up, give it one more try. Success a lot of times might be very quick, and sometimes it might take slow process. But whatever it is, you're still successful at it. So with that, we've come to the end of today's episode of Through to Truth edition. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I believe that you're going to start all you needed to start. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to as many people you think that it will be valuable or you believe. Just share. Subscribe, share till I post my next video. In my next video, I'll be addressing some things as a new start. So don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified when I release my next video. God bless you. I love you.